Hey beautiful, welcome back to another Sunday reset. The purpose of this Sunday reset is to check off our to-do list in order to start the new week with a clear mind, clean home, and renewed energy. Today we are tackling laundry, cleaning, cooking, grocery shopping, hairstyling, and of course some much needed self-care. As this week begins, I'm hoping this video provides the motivation needed to get things done in order for you to have an organized, smooth, and productive week. So without further ado, let's get into this Sunday reset. This morning, I decided to have a slow morning because it was super rainy outside and it was gloomy and the bed was very comfy. So I just put my show on and relaxed while the family was downstairs. And maybe I watched an episode, maybe two, before I got out of bed. We were supposed to go to church this morning, but we ended up waking up super late and watching it on the screen. And of course, my house is a mess. While I was upstairs, hubby made breakfast and it was so good. And he also made me a cup of coffee. You guys need to get you one of those husbands. And today, since we were having a slow morning, everybody was just chilling. All the kids were chilling. I wasn't stressing anything. And we were just playing games. This is something that we like to do from time to time. We like to battle it out with my toddler, and it is so fun. I lost, but that's not the point. It was a slow morning, and that to-do list just had to wait a little bit longer. I probably say this every Sunday reset, but every Sunday is sheet day. We wash all them sheets. It's just easier for my family to remember to do them on Sunday because I do laundry throughout the week and the sheets are the last thing to get washed on Sunday along with my kids' clothes. Since they're so small, they don't have that much clothes. So every Sunday I wash the sheets. Doing laundry throughout the week in small loads has really been working out for my family and I least likely have large piles of clothes to put away. As I was doing that, my kids were cleaning up downstairs and just cleaning up the toys and tidying up as much as they could. All hands on deck before they went down for their nap. As a mom of three, it used to be very difficult for me to complete any of my to-do lists with my kids home. I have younger kids and I had a lot I had to get done in order to ensure the week went as smoothly as it needed to go. But I have implemented some systems that have been working really, really well. First, I always have the kids pick up after themselves after they have finished playing in order for when I go behind them, I don't have as much to do. They also clean up after themselves when they eat. And there's also a place for everything. Everyone knows where their shoes go, their coats go, their book bags go, and little things like that really help make my reset go a lot faster and smoother.
Tell me why you're crying, how can it be, deal? When you gave me something I don't really feel, but you knew that already. When I found you on the ground, you were dying. Now you call me to my yard uninvited. Can you see me on the edge and not? If the world was ending, would you cry or would you try?
So the other day I picked up a meal prep kit from Home Chef. I think it was in collaboration with Rachel Ray. I got it from Kroger because I knew that one of the days of this week I was going to be super busy and I was just in the mood for a meal prep kit. I normally use HelloFresh, but sometimes I use Home Fresh from time to time because I can get it at my local grocery store, Kroger. I finished folding up the laundry while the kids were asleep. And so since I had a little bit more time, I decided to go ahead and cook dinner in the early afternoon. I think it was about 1:30ish. And plus, my husband wasn't home. He actually went to work this Sunday and I was riding solo. Something ended up going wrong at the work site and I just ended up having to improvise. And just one of the things I did was deciding to cook dinner in the afternoon while the kids were asleep rather than waiting when they were up. Because meal prep kits are nice and all, but they be intricate. Like there'll be a lot of steps and stuff. And I be needing to focus. And when people be screaming, it'd be hard for me to focus. So this was like the best time for me to get it done. This particular kit came with their own spices, but girl, of course I had to add my garlic. I had to add my complete seasoning because if you know, you know, okay? I had to add a little bit just to zhuzh it up just a little bit. But yeah, it was pretty good after that. And since I was already in the kitchen and the kids were still asleep, I just decided to go ahead and start cleaning up. So multitasking, baby, multitask. So last week during our mini bedroom refresh segment, I tried to steam my sheets, but the steamer I had was a no-go. So I got a new steamer and I wanted to use it. And it's really good, girl. It's really, really good. I really like it. It's a Conair steamer. I don't know the exact name, but I'll leave it down below. And it's perfect. It doesn't leave water on the bed. It's very like high functioning. And I was able to get a lot of wrinkles out. Not everything, maybe like 75%. But a lot. And it looks so much better. Like I said before, I only steam my sheets the first day after it comes out the washer. I don't have a large washer. So since this is a linen blend comforter, I only steam it once every 2 weeks because I only wash it once every 2 weeks because that's what I feel comfortable with right now. And it's working out just fine. So I love it. My sheets I wash weekly, my comforter bi-weekly. So I got these pillow covers from Amazon and I really, really love the quality. I am not sure about the color, but I don't know. I feel like the color has grown on me. This is my maybe second set or maybe third set that I've ordered. The first two I sent back because they just weren't it. But this one I think is kind of close to the color I'm going for. And they're, like I said, very good quality. I ended up steaming them. They're kind of like a blend. I don't know what they're blended with, but I will leave the link down below if you're interested. I bought the inserts also from Amazon. And let me tell you what I learned. I didn't know that when you like buy the pillow and the covers together, you're supposed to buy like a large size pillow and a smaller size cover in order to like have the effect of in order to have it look fluffy and not slouchy. And I didn't know that. I learned that on Pinterest. Anyway, I bought the covers as a 26 and the actual insert as a 28. So then they came out looking like this. It's so fluffy. Me attempting to like pillow chop. I finally figured out how to do it, but let me know what you guys think. Do you like it? I think I like it, and I think it kind of matches the dressers, but let me know what you think.
Listen, getting successful, whatever you consider successful, if it's rich, whatever, it's not a magic trick. It's not God picks certain people he'll make rich and certain people he don't. He gives all of us as his children the power of choice. You have a say-so in that. You can decide to be rich, and with God's help, it's highly doable. But you first have to think it. The difference between successful people and non-successful people is here. I'm no better than none of y'all. I'm not a better person than you. I'm not a better Christian than you. God don't love me more than you. None of that. If you want to be successful, you have to change this. This has to change. What makes it hard is your lack of belief that it can happen for you. The fact of it is, though, it's very doable. See, but you got to change, though. If you keep doing what you've been doing, you're going to keep getting what you've been getting. It says, write the vision and make it plain, so that he who reads it will run to it. And even though it tarry means take a long time, wait for it, for surely it will come at an appointed time. That's in the Bible. That ain't in the rich people's copy. That's in everybody's Bible. The problem is everybody don't do it, but it's right there. But you got to do it. I'm just telling you, if you don't do it, it's too hard. It's almost impossible. That vision board has changed my life. Everything I put on my vision board, I get. Everything. Now, you have to understand something. It's not going to come when you want it to come. It comes at an appointed time. That's the trick. But the appointed time is what throws people off. Because when you ask God for something, he sends it, he ships it immediately. Soon as you ask him something, you really believe he'll do it, he boxes it up and he ships it to you immediately. The problem with the package is he never gives you the date that the package is going to arrive. He doesn't do that. He doesn't do that. Because if he told you the date that the package would arrive, it would destroy the requirement he has of all of us, which is faith. Faith is the belief in things that you cannot see. So if you ask God for $1 million and he tell you I'm gonna give it to you in March of 2020, you wouldn't need no faith. You'd be talking to people crazy because you know in 2020, I'm finna be a millionaire. But he sent $1 million as soon as you ask for it. But it's going to come at an appointed time. The problem is people stop waiting on the package. Then when it get to you, because he delivers only to Faith Street, when he delivers to you on Faith Street, but you done stepped off of Faith Street, you over here on I Don't See House Circle. He don't ship there. Instead of staying on Faith Street, you done stepped over here to I Don't Believe It Boulevard or It Took Too Long Avenue. Then the package come to Faith Street. It's just like the post office and FedEx. If you ain't there to receive it, it gotta go back. You have control of this.
Today I had to do Riley's hair. I had washed her hair on Saturday and I did like the whole curly hair routine on Saturday, but this Sunday I had to finish getting her hair done. This time when I was doing her hair, I wanted a style that was gonna last a little bit longer than the styles I normally do. Her hair really thrives with low manipulation and protective styles. I decided to add some extensions. I still wanted it to look like she was a toddler. I didn't want to give her like a grown-up style, but just to see if her hair style could last a little bit longer than it had. Normally when it doesn't have extensions, because this is my first time putting extensions in her hair, it'll last about maybe 2 weeks, but the second week it'd be looking really like not good. But this time I was like, you know what, let me try to add a little bit of extensions in it and see if it was gonna last longer. Like I said, I only added it enough to give it length and to protect her hair from me always touching it, always brushing it, and things like that. And I think it turned out pretty well. I'll show you how it looked at the end. I added beads to it the second day because I couldn't finish it all in one day because I had all the kids with me. I was by myself. So that day I just finished the base, and the next day I just added the beads. I still struggle with remembering to vacuum upstairs, but 2 Sundays so far in a row, I remember to vacuum upstairs, so yay me. I do not like to be out in the streets this long, but I ended up going to Walmart so late, you guys, because hubby got home so late, but I needed to get this done. I needed to get the groceries for the house and in order to start the week off on the right foot. So I got the groceries in, and I'm really glad. If I had knew hubby would have been caught up at work, I honestly would have did a Walmart pickup earlier that day. But the way my Walmart worked, sometimes when you try to order something around 4 o'clock, which is around the time when I found out he was going to be late, they just be like next day pickup, and that don't be working for me at all. So I decided to just go ahead and just go to the store and get it done. So finally ending the night with my shower, and the first thing I go in is with my Dove Deep Moisture body wash. I'm using this because I actually ran out of my that I use for my private area, but this was in the shower, so I went in with this. Then I used the Method body. You guys know how I feel about Method. This one I'm using is the Pure Peace one. I really like it. It's plant-based. The peony and rosewater though, it's really prevalent, and I love that for me because it's not too strong. It's just a super great base layer. I recently like to use my exfoliating bath gloves whenever I'm taking a shower because they just carry less bacteria and are very easy to clean. After the Method, I like to go in with the Naturium, and guys, this is next level. I love this body wash. Talk about soft skin. It's infused with vitamin C. It has bioactive fruit acids and enzymes that leave your skin soft. It brightens the look of dark spots. It has like a hint of an orangey smell, like oranges. I guess it makes sense because of vitamin C, but I think this is a great thing to layer on top of the Method because the Method isn't super strong, and then this also has a light scent and it's super gentle to use right after. And the last for the night is the Raw Sugar Whip Scrub Gentle Exfoliation. I picked this up I think a month ago, and I like it. It smells really good. It's my first time using raw sugar products, and what I've learned is I like to put it on my skin first before actually like using the loofah. It's supposed to be a gentle scrub, but I don't know. Maybe I'm using it wrong. I just feel like it doesn't lather, and it's kind of like not like a sugar or scrub consistency. It's kind of like a body butter, but it doesn't like move like smoothly, but you know what, it does what it needs to do, and it's super gentle and it smells really good. And we're gonna use up this whole case, period. So that completes my Sunday reset. I just ended my night and poured myself some Riesling, which is like one of my favorite wines right now. Either way, thank you so much for joining me for this Sunday reset. If you like this content, please consider subscribing, like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.